Hey Libra, Joe of Your Mind Tarot here with your Tarot and Oracle card readings for the mid-month of January 2024. This is my second attempt at reading, getting this started. But anyway, we're going to be looking at the general energies for this month, what you may be going through on a personal level with the soul of, your spirit, any challenges that might be coming up for the month, um, any lessons that you may be learning in this during this mid month, as well as advice from spirit. So here we go. All right, let's shuffle the cards. What are the general energies that the Libra collective could be facing in the mid month of January? Thank you, Spirit. 2024. Let's see. All right, one more shuffle. Excuse me. As soon as I said the final one, a whole bunch came out. Okay, so we have Pluto. So Pluto is the need to control of an obsession with or power struggle. Pluto is talking about transformation, power, wealth. Hmm. Some power struggle or obsession with something. All right. Oh, before I go further, okay. Struggle with some kind of confusion. Struggle with some kind of confusion in something that you do every day. Mm. Or some kind of service you provide. So there's some kind of power dynamic that you're confused about, or let's see what this could be. You're trying to understand something, some kind of power dynamics within within something that you do for work, maybe. Or well, it's not really work. Virgo is more of a, you know, work and service, some service you provide. There's a lot of cards here, but I'll take them. We have Saturn. Okay, so you must wait before. So about waiting, this is Saturn is lessons, some lesson that you're learning about power, maybe. All right, we have third house, communication, making connections, some ideas. Mars, forcing yourself to do something, confronting something, putting some kind of fire behind something. All right, let's look at what this one may be. Then we have Cancer, feelings, intuition. Your intuition about something that you had to learn about. So learn from. Your intuition, you're using your intuition to learn something. And we have Uranus, open to new ideas, invention, about a new way to communicate, or a new idea about a way to communicate something, or new way to make connections. Then we have Scorpio, power of prayer, the highest and lowest aspect, control the situation. So you could be trying to control some power that you have within yourself, your power to move forward. What is this? Then we have 11th house, humanity, hopes and wishes, future endeavors. And then we have the sun, realizing something coming to light, or some kind of leadership. And then finally we have the ninth house, which has to do with long distance travel, or spirituality, or sharing with others, doing any, enjoying something with others maybe. So something this is a theme for the past few sign series about something happening suddenly, and for you it's in the middle of your spread. Um, Something may be changing. You may be noticing something that could be changing about the way you communicate, or the way that you share particular ideas, or the way you speak about something or communicate something. And you will be using your intuition to navigate this situation, because it could be hidden from you. It's not clear. It's not quite clear if you just use your eyes. You might just need to use your intuition in order to see this more clearly. And it's maybe helping you to sharpen your intuition in some kind of way. And this, you will be using this new way of doing things. It's like Saturn is teaching you something about your intuition. It's helping you maybe to strengthen or to attune your intuition, because you're learning lessons here, because Saturn is lessons. You're learning lessons about your intuition when it comes to other people, when it comes to, you know, because the 11th house here is like your fellow man, right? You said humanity's sake, your fellow man. So it's something that takes time here with Father Time. No, sorry, not Father Time. I'm saying Father Time with Saturn here, and this will cause some kind of breakthrough. Let me see. Pluto, the energy of Pluto, something transforms suddenly in terms of maybe some study or some spirituality. Here it says spiritual values and long range thinking or travel. Maybe it could be also the way that you think, or the way that others think, or you could be figuring out something about how others think or believe. It could be even as simple as a different way to travel. You could be inventing something. Mm. I'm also seeing like with My eye went to making the right connections, using your intuition to make the right connections. And these connections will be coming from a group of people. But it's taken some time to get there. But you have to be open to this way of doing things. You may be feeling some kind of trying to control something within yourself, maybe some kind of resistance to that change could be, but or it's kind of confusing what you need to change, what you have to do in order to make that change. Maybe there's some kind of adjustment that you have to make with how you do things or when you do things or any kind of details, maybe a little bit confusing or well, I hope that kind of clears it up because that's what I'm thinking. Something has to change this week. I mean, sorry, this in this mid month and how you have to do something. That how you're going to do it. It has to change. Okay. What is going on within the Sagittarian collective here? What is going on within you, Sagittarius? Oh, why am I calling you Sagittarius? I'm seeing this here, Sagittarius. Sorry, Libra. What's going on within the Libra? Sorry about that again. Libra collective. Did I been calling you Sagittarius all this time? I'm so sorry. Libra collective. All right, what's going on, Libra? Okay. Yeah, I was looking at this ninth house right here. Sorry about that. What is going on within the Libra collective? Okay? What is going on within the Libra collective in this January 2024? Is something, what could that possibly be? How you think about something or making a decision about the way you think. Yeah. All right. That card came out again. Two of Swords. Making a decision or on the verge of something. Anything else there? Oh yeah, again. You see that? Okay, so we have the creator. So this is the the King of Wands. King of Wands. How does Libra feel like the King of Wands? In control, a master, like in charge, could be like a boss, the creator, you're creating something literally. All right, so we have, we also have the Queen of Wands here, sharing. We have past lives, which is that is 18. Yeah, 10 cards, 18. That's the moon. Past lives. The moon and past lives. That's the hidden. But it's making me think fears. Like it's not really. It's making me think of fears. I'll look further into this card, Libra. Some kind of family, not family, but more, past life thing that maybe you've been struggling with. Could be past life in this life, like, from since childhood, or it can mean past lives in your past lives, if that's what you believe in. Is it the way how you give to others that you're not seeing clearly? Let me see. Then we have two of swords, which is making a decision. This is a schizophrenia. You're on the verge of something. And then we have thunderbolt. This is the tower. Mm-hmm. No, is that the tower? Yeah, this is the tower. Hmm. Tower is the unexpected. So we have your past lives. I'm still learning this deck. So we have past lives, which is the tower. Hmm. You might be feeling pretty shaky right now, as if the earth is rocking beneath your feet. Yeah, it's something within you that's transforming. Yeah, something within you that's transforming. And we have here the moon. Hmm. Something about yourself that's being revealed. Maybe you're trying to understand some kind of pattern in the way that you give to others or you give to a situation. Because I can't deny seeing both the king and queen of wands here. So it could be about a relationship, even though that's not the only thing, right? I mean, I'm not really seeing more relationship cards, but it could be this is two aspects of yourself, both the masculine and the feminine, you know? Like you could have fire in your chart. So it's like maybe looking at yourself, how you create with others, how you work with others, how you share with others. Like the way you do it is you discover something about yourself. All right, so let's look at the two of, I think this month, because this has been like a recurring theme, it's like discovering something about yourself, like suddenly. You'll be doing something creatively, like maybe the way you communicate, maybe you have some kind of communications business, or you're working with others in a capacity where you have to communicate all the time. But there's some kind of pattern that keeps happening when you interact with others. So, or when you interact with other people, it could be in a business, could be with family members. Um, Trying to look for the two of swords here to kind of give further clarity. The schizophrenia card. Um, The only way to let the only way out of this dilemma is unfortunately to let go of both at once. You can't work your way out of this one by solving it. Make lists of pros and cons, or in any way working it out with your mind. Better to follow your heart if you can find it. If you can't find it, just jump. The person on this card brings a new twist to the old idea of getting stuck between a rock and a hard place. Getting stuck between a rock and a hard place. You feel stuck in some certain way that you do things with other people, or maybe you relate to other people. It's a pattern that keeps happening. Hmm. Wow. Okay, so what could be the challenge here? What could be the challenge for the Libra collective? What challenge is to add some further information? What could be the challenge? Again, it has to do with maybe releasing some kind of negativity, like letting loose, you know. Okay, like what kind of challenges could you be could the Libra collective be experiencing for this mid-month? What challenges, Spirit? Thank you. You could be traveling this month. Don't have to be, but you could be. Okay, any challenges? What challenges? Ooh, that's okay. All right. Well, I'll just take them. Let's just see where this goes. Taking a risk. All right. Well, you could be taking a risk on. Hmm. All right. So let's see how we do this. Hmm. All right. Let's see. See if this all fits in. All right. We have single, free spirit, many options. Public, no shame, open book. Legal matters, court hearing, final decision. Reminiscing, nostalgic, the past. Could be reminiscing on being single, or let me see. Oh, capping, gaslighting, bold-faced lies and talk, ghosting, non-existent cutoff, no warning. And then we have karmic cycle here again. The third wheel, other people, affair, karmic cycle. Hmm. So the challenge could be people from the past, thinking about people from the past, and maybe how things went down. Maybe you were an open book with someone that was lying to you. Maybe it's the way who you decide to kind of associate, you associate with. This is a similar energy to I believe the Virgo read, was it? But this is like thinking back on the past and karmic patterns. Like dealing with people who maybe it could be um, finally, like, finally seeing something for what it is. Old news, single, free spirit, many options. I don't know why it's making me think of, it's like someone who is in a relationship thinking about when they were single or struggling with being open, or this somehow this doesn't make me excuse me. I've been recovering from a cold. Doesn't make me feel good when I look at this. Um, it looks like past behaviors that were not that healthy. Maybe someone wants you want someone, or someone wants you to be an open book, and all the while they were, not telling the, you know, gaslighting, telling lies, or you are realizing that someone tells a lot of lies, like, or someone tells lies without shame, like they just lie. I mean, maybe you could be attracting these kind of people who you could always be attracting these kind of people. You could be fine, you could find yourself, taking risk with people who want to spend time with you, but that you have to always give tough love to, or you always find out the tea about them, that they're broken, you know, they start chasing, like you always find out that they're lying, or that they want to be free, or they want to, you know, consider the options. Okay, so what is the lesson? What's the lesson here? What is Spirit trying to show the Libra collective? Thank you, Spirit. Hmm. I think this is the energy that you keep dealing with. People who, always coming back from the past, or the same energy coming back from the past with lies, you know, um, ghosting and all of that stuff. Want to spend time but don't want to stay, you know. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah. One more shuffle. Anything? What could the Libra collective be learning from? What is the Libra collective learning from this experience? Maybe that might tie it in. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Again, we have this. Okay. Anything else? I think that's about it. I'm not taking that. It's too many. But this one wanted to come out, so I'll take it. Karmic bonds. There's this karmic stuff that you're dealing with here, Libra. Life path one. Trailblazer, leader, pioneer, risk taker. You do better working on your own. A true romantic deep in your heart. So I'm connecting with a Libra who is a romantic, want to be in love, want to spend time, but always keep attracting shit people, like people who just want to consider their options, want to, you know, go back to their past, or, or you keep attracting people who lie, who ghost, you know, and it's the same energy that keeps coming back, no matter who you associate with, who you decide to let in. Mm. All right. So we have resistance, feeling lost, empty, and alone, wanting old life back, fearing your transformation. So you could be resisting this yourself without maybe actually knowing this. Maybe entertaining this kind of energy at all is a problem. That you shouldn't be entertaining this kind of energy in the first place. Yeah, because it's karmic. A pre-birth agreement to fulfill uncomfortable and binding relationship, identify them, and break free. But it seems that you're resisting it. Level 10 consciousness, you live in your own spiritual reality, you're fused with the collective, you're able to channel divine power. So you're able now to use your intuition to see, or at least spirit wants you to be able to connect so that they can give you more information because you're born witch. Maybe this is something that's undiscovered within you. You have to make a decision here to see people for who they really are with open book. Public no shame. Make a decision about that energy. Otherwise, if you don't make a decision, because when you take risks to have intimacy and, you know, you end up then, having to give tough love and have these kind of dealing with people who are salty, broke, you know. I mean, but Spirit is asking you to connect and you're resisting that. Or maybe you resisted it in the past. Maybe this is what the communication is about. Like you're suddenly discovering like stuff about yourself, how you do things, your relationships. Your relationship with, maybe sex, even. Maybe it's some kind of addictions you have, that maybe it's passion that gets you into these issues. With these two fire signs, it's like you're giving, it's like fire, like passion, something that, because if the king of, when the king and queen of wands come together, they're attracted to each other, right? There's an instant, passionate, mostly sexual attraction, but it never lasts. The king of pentacles, I'm sorry, I said king of pentacles. The king of the wands and the queen of wands, they are not long lasting relationships. Pentacles do, they are more long lasting. That's relationship when you hit the pentacles, right? King and queen of pentacles, but it's not king and queen of pentacles. We have king and queen of wands, right? Okay, so what's advice from spirit? Any advice from spirit? Spirit, do you have any advice for the Libra collective for the month of January 2024? Interesting. Alright, let's see what comes up. See what advice. Ooh, that is too many all at once. So I'll turn it back to ooh, okay, that came up. What is that one? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, we have that. Kindness. Anything else for it? Okay, choice. Anything else? That's it? Okay. Alright. Rituals. Decision. Study yourself with simple rituals. Do the dishes, fold the laundry. Excuse me. So sorry. Water the plants, make a cup of tea, let wisdom sneak up on you. So when you're doing your mundane tasks, it'll come to you what you should do, how you should make a decision. But you have to be patient with it, okay? Sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. Patience, be patient with yourself. It is safe to wait. In the meantime, pamper yourself. Safe self-care is a necessity, not a luxury. Now we have here, we got kindness. What if being kind to yourself could really change everything? Maybe you're not really kind to yourself. Not maybe, I don't think you are if you're allowing this energy in. Even if it's not consciously doing it, you know? But at least you're noticing this month that you are repeating patterns here. Space, the quality of your life has more to do with what you remove from your life than what you add to it. Give yourself the gift of space. This is like to me the hermit card, spending time on your own, listening to yourself, doing stuff, just a mundane task to hear the wisdom coming. And choice, worry less about making the right choice and more about being strong enough to handle any outcome. So you the best thing to do is not being scared about how you make the choices, but more of how you handle the outcome. So if you made a choice and you realize, well, this may not be what I want, how do you handle what happens after that? Okay, so what happens after that could be, all right, I will, you know, not entertain a certain behavior anymore. Okay, or I would stop, going to a certain place where I normally meet certain kinds of people. Okay, because we also see here the 11th house, which talks about your community. So maybe you go to a particular place where you meet these kind of people. Okay, I went long past it, but I thought it needed, I thought you needed that. Okay, so whomever listens to this, I hope you got the message. I hope it helped and I hope it resonated, Libra. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading, okay? Take care, Libra. Bye.